Nature and art have come together for a beautiful display at the Botanical Glass Exhibition. It's going on right now at the Planterra Conservatory in West Bloomfield. And joining me is glass artist Craig Mitchell-Smith, whose glass sculptures are featured there. Thanks so much for being here.
And thank you for having me.
All right, and you brought some along here. So tell us how you make them. They're beautiful.
Thank you. I love these pieces. Most people are familiar with blown glass, where people are blowing bubbles and manipulating them into different forms. This is a new technique that I'm developing. It's in a kiln, and what I tell is that I used to be a painter, so I think like a painter. So what I do is I take sheets of colored glass and I cut them in the shape of brush strokes, and then I treat the bottom of a kiln as canvas. I lay out shards of glass, paint with them in a way, fire them to 1500 degrees. That takes one day, and then the second day, once the glass is cooled, I'll make custom molds out of stainless steel and terracotta and stand the pieces of flat glass on a mold and fire it again a second time, and at 1200 degrees the glass collapses onto the form I've given it.
So that's how it gets its shape.
And that's how it gets its shape. And then it's drilled and bolted and assembled into all these different forms that you see here.
And I love the colors, and what's great about it too is each one is unique.
Yes, I couldn't make the same thing twice if I wanted.
And how long does it take to make, something like this beautiful blue piece right here?
Each piece of glass requires 2 days in fabrication time, one to fuse, one to form, and then all the pieces of glass are drilled and bolted. I'll often just make components of glass, not knowing what they're going to be, and then I'll fish through all these different pieces of glass and see how they fit together.
Oh, just gorgeous. Well, tell us about this exhibition.
This is at Planterra, a beautiful conservatory in West Bloomfield. I had about 3 months to prepare for the show once we decided we were going to do this. So I buckled down and started making glass as quickly as possible. And I wanted to do pieces to showcase work for gardens. Much of my work is intended for exterior display all year in the gardens. So a greenhouse is a perfect exhibition to do this. The work is protected. It's a great location to work in.
That's terrific. And people can buy these sculptures there, correct?
Oh yes, oh yes. All the pieces are available for sale.
And what's the range in terms of price?
I have pieces from $200 to $10,000.
Wow, quite the range there. And tell us too, this is a free event?
Yes, this event is free and open to the public.
And how long have you been an artist or doing this?
I've only been making glass 6 years. I kind of stumbled into it. I was thrown into being an artist. It wasn't my identity, but I started making glass and people started paying attention and saying, I want to buy that. So that's how I became an artist.
That's terrific. Well, you do a terrific job, and we know that this is all going to be on display at this exhibition. And for more details on the exhibition, just go to our website, wxyz.com, and it runs through August 20th.
August 20th.
There you go. The details will be there. Just check the scene on 7 section.